Cool. Alrighty, back at it again. Just gonna be leveling up the shaman here just a little bit. My eye is doing a lot better today, which is awesome. I went to the doctor earlier to go get an eye exam done and shit, and everything was fine. I heard a weird beep. What the hell was that beep? That was a long time ago. That's weird. There's odd beeps out here. So yeah. No, I got the. They didn't see anything wrong with the eye. I mean, well, not much they can do. Holy shit! Every single fucking alarm's gonna go off today. Jeremy is coming. What? No, he is. No, Jeremy equal anti people. Oh, hold on. There we go. What Jeremy are you talking about? Just we got a Harold. Oh, that's Cool J. Yeah, he's good. Oh, that's Cool J. He's good. Uh, what was the other one? Hart Lee. So that's a weird fucking thing. So my buddy's supposed to be graduating from some shit here this Friday, and they're supposed to be doing this thing for him at some dinner or some shit, and we're basically just trying to get people invited to come out there and join us, right? Um, I don't know why they're making such a big deal of it. I mean, it's nothing special. I mean, it's not like he fucking finished a bachelor's or anything. So I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's his wife. He's trying to. I guess she's trying to make something special out of it or something like that. But I mean, honestly, I mean, I don't think any of us give a shit. It's like, okay, yeah, you fucking did more school. Yay, congrats. Oh, you still got the same job, same pay amount. Okay, whatever. You know. Oh boy. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna turn that sound down. But yeah. Oh, goddamn thing fell. I need to root that shit. If I don't run away. And probably throw her a heal. And then probably pull the next one as well. Come on, pull it. Oh, come on. Cast the shit. I still gotta fix this thing where for some reason whenever you switch targets it stops combat. And this thing that fell I gotta fix it. Alright. So yeah, they're doing some kind of ceremony thing and then a lunch or something. So that's basically it. And his wife is basically trying to confirm who's coming and who's not. And there's more than one Jeremy. And the thing is, like, they said, go ahead and relay this message to Jeremy, blah, blah, blah. And I talked to Jeremy, and Jeremy said he's not coming because he doesn't want to be around crowds and stuff because he hasn't got vaccinated. And he just doesn't want to get vaccinated. So, whatever. Don't even fuck it. And so I told her that yeah, Jeremy is equals anti-people, so he's not coming. And she's all like, I just talked to Jeremy this morning. He said he was coming. And then I'm like, okay, okay, hold up, hold up. Which Jeremy are you talking about? Because there's like four of them. And then she's like, oh, we're talking about Harold. I was like, oh, that's Cool J. Yeah, no, he's cool. He's okay. I was talking about Hartley. You know, so we're all trying to figure out who's what, right? Who's coming, who's not coming. So that's basically it. It was just a shit show of like, who? Yeah, the whole situation with him taking those classes kind of sucks, man. Because basically, he's an IT guy, so he was a desktop support, and then he started working with this. He switched to another department, and they do videos and stuff for like training or something like that with a different company, right? And because they know he came from an IT background, they figure his communication skills aren't good. So they want him to take courses in communication so that way he can talk to customers or people or clients or whatever the fuck, right? The thing is that John is a fucking good person to talk to. I mean, he's a good individual. Where the fuck does this thing go? Into the wall? Alright, whatever. That's weird. I thought they worked on the pathing here. What the fuck happened there? Whatever. So yeah, so just because he's the whole typical thing that IT people have bad communication skills or whatever the fuck, they figured that John doesn't really speak well to people, but he does. He's actually really good at talking with people. I mean, that's probably the only reason he actually has a job. But yeah, so that's why they told him that he needs to take courses in communication. Although courses in communications don't actually fucking help you with anything, in communications, because stupid. So I don't remember what all it was and what he had to do and stuff, but he had to take multiple courses, I think, because he needed to finish this. I don't know if it's a degree or whatever the fuck in communications. And this was like maybe about 2, 3 years ago. So I mean, it's like shit. You're still working on this thing. I mean, this better give you a fucking stupid ass raise, because if it's not, then why the fuck you do this? And like be like, well, what do you mean a stupid ass raise? Like take me for instance. I went and I got like a $50,000 raise, and then I went and got another $20,000 raise on top of that. I mean, it's like fuck. If you're gonna do something, make sure it fucking matters and counts, right? Don't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna get me a fucking 3%. It's like, oh man, shit, 3%, 6%. Make it worth it, especially worth your time. And if the business doesn't want to fucking do that, then it's time to move on. I mean, nowadays that's pretty much the only way you actually get higher pay is you switch jobs. It's like, even though now I'm making like what I should have been making when I first started, it's like fuck. The first 8 years, I was making shit. I mean, it was still decent. It was still way better than the desktop support guys. But I'm just tooting my own horn now, so I best shut the fuck up before I piss off a lot of people. No, fuck that, man. John's one that got all pissy on me when I told him how much I made, and then he fucking bailed on the fucking house with me and shit. Yeah, so fuck. I mean, he's still my bud and stuff, but yeah, I mean, he's in his own little world now. He got married and stuff, and like every single freaking couple or dude that gets married, they fucking vanish. That's it. They blame it on their wives that, oh, the wives won't let them out or some shit, and that's total horseshit. Because his wife calls me and tells, man, take him out, do something. I was like, hey man, I do, but I try to, but he just doesn't. Like, he'll blame it on his wife, saying, "Oh, I can't go out. Wife won't let me." Blah blah blah. It's like, no, your wife told me to fucking take you out because you're fucking going nuts. But yeah, but even then, it just sucks because at that point you're just an afterthought. Like, you can't call somebody on like be like right now. If I say, "Hey, let's go have some beers," I tell you right now, with a 99.9% chance, he's 99.9% certain he'll say something like, "I can't because I got school." It's like, motherfucker, you graduate Friday. That means school and all that shit's already done with, right? You use an excuse like that. And especially if he fucking goes back to do more school after this, I'd be like, oh gosh. On top of it, the company didn't even pay for a fucking schooling and stuff. You have to pay out of pocket for it. So it's like, man, dude, you're just getting fucked left and right here. Whatever. I actually watched an interview just a while ago with Steve Burke. He was also one of the, I guess, developers, designers of EQ. He came in after like the Luckland stuff, so that was a pretty cool little interview. And I was about to start another one here with another guy. Who was it? One of the programmers and designers, John Troy. So I was going to check that one out. So that might be pretty cool. This guy basically, he says that he played Everquest for about 3 years while going to college, and then he finished college and actually had a degree in what's it called, like advanced systems or something weird like that. I'm not even sure what the hell the degree is actually about. But whatever. So they hired him on because, one, he played a lot of video games. Two, he played EverQuest for 3 years and he had a high level character and was in the same guild as one of the other GMs. And four, he had some kind of technical knowledge, course or education in the background. So they brought him in for like, hey, how do we do this, and how do you think we can handle, hardware and stuff like that? What do we need? So the more and more I listen to these interviews, the more it's like I'm like, fuck, man. I could have easily got into that fucking door. And one thing I always think is like, man, there's probably like hundreds of people hundreds or thousands of people trying to get a job and stuff like that. And yes, there was, but also like not a lot of them followed through. But the biggest problem is that you'd have to relocate to California and shit. So I told my buddy Chad that I'd be online here. He might jump on, he might not. I don't know. If anything, I jumped on Discord here in case he comes and join us. So if you start hearing another voice come in, that'd be my buddy Chad. He'd be the guy that I was in the military with in Korea. Basically, the guy who introduced me to EverQuest. So that'd be pretty cool if he jumps on here. We can reminisce, talk about the old days and stuff, and but I have to clear it with him first if it's cool to fucking stream our conversation or not. If not, well then I'll probably just mute ourselves or just mute him. Oh, come on. I can't fucking target this thing. Hey, dickbag. There you go. Come with me. But yep. Still on the fucking house hunt. I haven't actually looked here in the last few days. I need to. Just with the whole eye thing the last 2 days. At least now I can fucking see and do stuff, so that's great. And yesterday I didn't order pizza after all. I ended up eating some leftovers I had. Still had some ham and mashed potatoes and stuffing and some rolls, so that's what I ate. Really wasn't hungry. Didn't need to eat it. Oh, and I also ate a banana. So, but you know, it's one of those things. It's like, I'll fucking do something. I had to. So my clippers that I ordered for the dog never came in, and the damn report just says possible product loss. So I went ahead and canceled the product. I got a refund, and just reordered them again and had them shipped same day, and I already got them. So don't fucking buy Amazon same day delivery or next day delivery on a weekend. If it's gonna be a weekend, don't do it, because that's when the riff-raff will work. And if it's something that they fucking like, they're gonna take it. And in this case, they were clippers, hair clippers. They're actually really nice clippers, man. I was very impressed. Um, oh, I didn't. The damn shield didn't stay on me. Fuck. I mean, she's gonna take a lot of damage real fast. Okay, there she goes. You know, I could probably make some hotkeys to heal and snare and shit. As a matter of fact, there should already be hotkeys on that character. Yeah, there is. I can just set them up. Thorny, heal, and heal T. Huh. Oh, best probably heal her. But that's fine. I mean, switching back and forth is not too bad right now. So I partially shaved the dog, and they're battery operated, so it's a lot easier to move around. And she tries to run away from me, but I can just move around with her. But yeah, no, I got most of her shaved. Come here, dog. Whatever, fuck it. But yeah, no, she's actually looks nice and fluffy, or not fluffy. But I haven't done her head because it's all matted and pain in the ass. So I got to go in there with either give her a bath and some hot water, and straighten out her hair and get rid of the clumps on her head. And then once I do that, then I could probably shave her proper. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Sent a message. What the hell does he want? Hopefully it wasn't a message directly to me. Looks like it was a message to the entire team. Reddit, PC, something, something. Ooh, that's a bad network job. Ooh, okay. Check this out. Look at that wiring fucking mess. Oh gosh. What the fuck happened there? Honestly, my first job, we had a room in the back that had a bunch of cables all over the fucking place. Nothing like this. It was not this, nowhere near this bad. But there was a bunch of cables all over the place, and they didn't have headers on them. They were just the fucking bare wires, and I had to go and fucking fix that shit. Well, no one told me to fix it. I just fixed it for the hell of it. Yep, yep. Good times though. What? I didn't have. I attacked myself with that. Oh, come on. Fucking hit that thing over there. Motherfucker. Why aren't you fighting? There you go. Okay, that's fine if that goes over there. Let me make sure I make a few taps on this one. There we go. I took damage. Pick this one up. Normally you can just back off a little bit, but no, it wants me. It's one of those that wants to fucking move around. It ran off early. There we go. Finally stopped it. We'll draw into it. We'll take a break here to get some mana up and stuff. Drones of Doom will probably end up killing it without me getting experience. Oh, I still got it. Yay. What the fuck was I talking about? Alright, there you go. Come up a little bit. Oh yeah, shaving the dog. So yeah, I need to fix her up a little bit. But just her head. So most of it's done. I still gotta cut her fucking nails. That's been the hardest thing, is to get her nails done. I bought these fucking badass clippers now. These are from Italia. They're supposed to be like a really special Italian blade. They're supposed to be super sharp, and they are super sharp. Yeah, I mean, I could just touch it. I can feel it already. Yeah, that cut into the skin just by rubbing it. So these are super sharp, super awesome, and they're big. They should cut the dog's nails fine, easily. But the dog is so fucking terrified that just grabbing her hand or trying to get their nail, and she just automatically starts freaking out. And like trying to do it while she's squirming, I mean, that's kind of hard. So you're gonna fucking end up cutting more than you can, than you should. And the thing is, like, whenever I do get her, like when she's like not paying attention, and I'll just go in there and just like, bloop, and she wouldn't even know what the fuck happened. She'd be like, what? And she'll see the thing and be like, oh, I know what you're fucking trying to do. And then she like tries to, get away from me. So it's like, it's all in her fucking head. But that's because like the last time we took her to get her nails done, man, they basically looked like they were gonna fucking slaughter her, and she got terrified, like scared shitless, man. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, what's for dinner tonight? I don't know. What's for dinner tonight. Honestly, I haven't done my stuff on what do you call it? Skyrim yet. I need to jump on Skyrim online and do my horse training. I didn't do it yesterday. So let me do that. Let me knock out my Skyrim stuff here. It just takes. There's only 2 horses I need to train. So I'll do that right now. Ooh, there's a lot of fucking things here. We should be able to just launch it on top of this thing. It don't matter. Really? There's a fucking update today? Awesome. Was it about a gig? Should be quick. Alright, let's knock this out. So if anyone plays Skyrim, it's a fun game. I just picked it back up. I should probably cancel it because I'm not playing it. I jumped it on hoping that my other buddy would follow suit, but he hasn't. And I mean, it's not like we actually played a lot together or anything, but still. You want to stream? No. I'm already streaming. Hey, I see Lakitas is on. Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? Oh, there you are. Got your mic real low here. Hold on. Oh, not much. I'm just gonna jump on what do you call it, Skyrim real fast and do this horse training. Take me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
I bet her eyes look bloodshot. There's one thing. This game takes a lot longer to load now than what I remembered. Before, you should load pretty quickly. So I don't know what's happened, what's changed. Max that out there. Lethal poison. I don't even. Sure, I'll fucking claim it.
There are many.
All my other horses and the other characters are maxed out, except for this character and a Dragon Knight that needs to get maxed out. I thought about making a new character, but I was like, fuck. You know? I got all my current characters are still fucked. I haven't really respect them correctly because, you know, they changed that whole combat system on us. They changed a bunch of the different, what do you call it, set items and what they do and stuff like that, and then how crit works, and so I gotta spend some more time on it to button it down and figure out what's my rotation and all that stuff with certain characters, certain equipment. So we'll see. But either way, all I want to do here is just train these 2 guys, and then we can go back. Okay, that is it. We are done with Skyrim. Alrighty, all done with Skyrim.
Right on.
So how's the tattooing stuff going, man?
It's going pretty good, actually, and I'm having fun. It's still interesting. And people are donating. I didn't expect them to do that. They just started donating.
Oh, I thought you were actually charging for the work and all.
Nah, not when I'm first starting out. It's more about, you know, if it's going to be permanent, right? It's going to have to be good. And so that's what I'm focused on. Is having to be good.
Man, I just think that drawing on skin is probably super pain in the ass. Like all the shadows, if you have to do shadowing and stuff.
Yes, it's pretty fun, intense.
Let's see. Do I have his sound muted? No, his sound is not muted right now. I probably need to mute his sound on the thing. I guess I should ask him. Let me just kill this thing here first. Don't run away from me. There we go. Damn it, I pulled it immediately. Oh well. No hurry. Just chilling. Oh, I also got the stream running. Do you want me to mute your audio for that, or don't care?
You're streaming?
Yep.
Sweet. Sounds fun, bud.
Alrighty, cool.
Yeah, I was listening to you do all your yapping on back in the day in our Korean room at freaking Camp Kyle.
Yeah, man. I can't, like, I really can't remember anything after you left. Like, I don't remember, did I still have internet or not, or what the hell happened with that? Because I think we had to take it down at one point.
Yeah, probably had to do that. I think Green moved in with you.
No, I don't think so. I had a bunch of people move in with me, but I don't think it was ever like Green. It was some other dudes. Like I think I had like maybe one day to myself, and then there was another guy in there, and then he was there for like 2 weeks, and then another guy came in like pretty much the day after that guy left. But they were like with that other company, the what do you call it, the folks that do the food shit and all that, the shipping and all.
Oh yeah, and you could understand them because you speak a little Spanish or Spanglish or whatever it is.
No, it was some black dude, but you know they're I can't remember what the heck they called those folks. Yeah, they used to call them orderlies and stuff, but like fuck. uh, but they handled all the shipping and receiving and stuff like that, and then like equipment and stuff. Yeah, the other day I was trying to remember Gonzo's freaking nickname. It was Gonzo.
He had the dwarf, right? And,
Yeah.
when we were playing, he fell down that hole, and he's like, "Oh, I pumped my legs up."
Yeah. Get some more thorns on this one. I should probably slow this down, or not slow it, but snare it so I don't run off. Honestly, she can probably pull several of these now. So the idea with these is usually like keep one down, and when you get about halfway with one, you go ahead and pull another one. Okay, that way when that one dies, the next one's already fixing to die. And that one dies, and then you still got this guy left. And then while that one's going down, you go ahead and grab another one. There we go. Okay, then while that one's fixing to die, and then the next one's going to be ready to run away, so you got to make sure you get them buddy. Because as long as there's two on you at a time, they're not going to run. Okay. Well, that's fine that they both run after her. This is why you usually get yourself a damage shield as well, so that way they can beat themselves off. I just gotta make sure I do some damage to both of them. Oh, they both could have dropped at the same time. There you go. Oh yeah, what's for dinner tonight? I kind of want something good. I kind of want something good. Well, no shit, right? You always want something good. If I order a steak, it's gonna be fucking 30, 40 fucking dollars. So that's stupid. If I go get a steak, I mean that's gonna be probably about $30. See, it's like when we're out in the country, there, like living in Mason, Texas, there was a place you can go get a steak every Friday night. I know it's not Friday, but it was a steak by a charity fund kind of thing where it would be a steak by donations, and it was just acceptable to put at least more than $5, 5, $6, right? Because they already get the meat pretty cheap because they had a butcher and all that stuff. But they did the steaks because it was part of like what do you call those guys? They have them everywhere, but I can't think of the name. Like the Lions Club, but I don't know if it was Lions Club. It might have been a different club. But yeah, usually they sponsor it, right? And then they have this, I guess, a group house that they do all the cooking in and stuff like that. And basically, you just drive by and tell them how many plates you want, and they'll set you up, and then you just give them a 20 or whatever you want. Or I think there was a minimum price. I think the minimum price was $12 a plate. What the hell? Yeah, no idea what they're talking about there. But yep. But yeah, no, because you get a big old you get a T-bone and you also get a baked potato, and man, it was actually good. And you had some stuff for the baked potato as well. But for $12, I mean that was actually really good, and it was a good sized steak. Um, I remember we'd go there and pick up 3 or 4 steaks, for the family, because it was only like my parents, myself, and maybe my one of my younger sisters. I'm not really too sure. That's what's weird. I don't remember living with my parents. I remember staying with my parents every now and then, just when I go visit. But I don't remember living with them after I got back from the military. Well, I did get back. Okay, so no, I did live with them for a little bit when I got back. Right when I got back from Fort Hood after my total tour, or tour, whatever you call it, my contract. Uh, I got out of the military. I had like 6 months of fucking, I guess you'd say, paid leave, and I went to go stay with my parents, and I was still getting a regular paycheck, so I didn't have to work or anything. Um, I didn't even try to go unemployment or anything like that. I did look around for some jobs, but I mean, I wasn't really heavy into like, hey, I gotta find something, right? Um, I think everything was all good, and then during the time my mom was kind of going through her whole phases. I guess you could say menopause, which right or something like that. But yeah, she was fucking batshit crazy for a good time. Oh, I don't have fucking thorns on her. That might be why it's taking a while. Wait, I thought this motherfucker's gonna run. You know what? Fuck you. We're just gonna drones of doom your ass. Fuck you. You're a lost cause. Come on, drones. Yes, you're fucked. Right? Yep. He can die in a fire. We don't care. What? The thorns still did not fucking stay on me? Come on. What the heck? Me? Thorns. Okay, I have thorns now. 5 minutes of thorns. Alright, the owlbears over here, they're gonna fuck you up. The mushrooms are probably gonna spawn here in a second. I got 2 more of them fucking bugs I can pull from up here. And I'm probably, what, level 10 now? Oh man, he caught up quick. Man, they're quick. Trying to do the side running. Man, they're right on my ass. Okay, so it's not doing that thing where when I switch targets it stops attacking. So I think that's just like a protection thing when you're low level. Because it's not doing it no more. There's that mushroom spawned. Because they're both dead. Yippee-ki-yay. But yeah, no, that you see, like the steaks are good. They're cheap, and over here, man, well, big city, Dallas, right? I mean, you want a steak. I guess any sit-down restaurant would have a steak, but is the steak any good? That's another thing. Like if you want a good steak, you probably want to go to like, I guess you can go to Saltgrass, right, or Texas Roadhouse, or Outback Steakhouse, or Dunstan's. I mean, excuse me. There's all these different steak places you can go to. The Keg, um, but they're expensive as shit though. I mean, like minimum steaks usually start off at $30. I got hiccups. So like right now, let's play a little experience while they're betting up. Let's go to Uber, not Pornhub, Uber Eats. Like, say we just type in a steak, right? Oops, caps. I'm fucking shouting it, bitches. Yeah, I mean, Outback Steakhouse, Cowboy cut steaks. Oh, these are the ones where you order them and like they deliver to you raw, and then you have to cook it yourself. Look, the ranch. That's a good one too. But man, again, like I said, minimum $30 just to get a fucking steak order. So I don't know about all that. Plus, it's $10 for the shipping and all that. If that plus tip, you're gonna paying $50 for a goddamn steak around here. Okay, I need her to get some mana up so that way she can fucking kill shit. Well, she got about a minute on her thing. We'll be all right. Let's just re-thorn her. There you go. We'll just go punch her in the fucking face. Oh, there's nothing else to spawn. What about the one back here? Yeah, nope, not yet. Just this dude. Alright, we'll just snare it for now. At least we're not taking much damage anymore. What do we got? Oh, we level 12. I still want to go do Tower of Frozen Shadows, though. I want to go get that fucking chest piece of gnome skin. We can probably just look to see if anyone has gnome skin chest piece on the bazaar. Let's check that, because, So this character's on a fucking another system on the side here, and I just remoted to it, and something's up with the graphics. So, fuck it, right? Gnome skin. Okay, is it 2 words? I guess so. Yeah, so no, they do not have any gnome skin body parts. Just that. So yeah, I think that's why I never got it, because fucking none available. And that zone's not too bad. I mean, there's a bunch of undead that run around and shit, and I think the pathing's okay there. I don't think the shit pulls through the walls. They do have the entrance where it's like, covered in ice where you can slip and fall into that pit, and then there's like 2 undead skeletons in there. But other than that, it's not a problem. It's a nice zone. What I like about that zone is that each level, you just go into a harder difficulty. You need to get the keys though, so you have to go and kill stuff until the keys drop. And that's always been one of my things, is like the keys. Keeping track of them. I wish there was like a key ring on your character that once you have the keys, on your key ring, and you don't have to worry about it. And I thought they did something about that, like back in the day with the key rings. But I don't think that's a thing in this version, because I remember last time I had to go in there, I had to go and grab the keys from the freaking bank and stuff. And I can't even tell you which character has them right now. I mean, I would guess my druid would have it, because I usually use her for everything, because she's a good one to teleport and to also, what do you call it? Evict? No, evacuate. So I always keep her around. Could pull these 2. Maybe. If I can ever get the spell off. Come on. I'm just gonna run over here and punch in the face, because I fucking, bam, done. Oh, spin around. Yeah, that's cool. Do it again. Alright. Come on, my pets. Okay. Man, they're beating that ass. All we gotta do is 1 point of damage to each one. Kind of. Okay, go ahead and heal her. That's probably gonna bring the aggro to me. Oh no, not today. I would say, what do you mean you can't loot it? I just fucking killed it. But no, we're good. Alrighty. I don't think I bought any more spells for her, did I? Yeah, no, I did not. Uh-oh. Susan wants to chat. What about her? Because of the last modified day, what difference does that make? That doesn't make sense to me. Job's too old. No changes in BC in a long time. So the issue we had was that if we pulled every job, we would be waiting a long time. Well, we made it only pull jobs that had a last mod date of 1 year. Okay, yeah. So she recalls why we did that to begin with. So that's just a lady from work. The hell are you doing, dog? She's like twitching. So we were talking about a report that they have where the I guess the not the clients, but our technicians will list on a report that, hey, we just finished this report. We did an infrared check, whatever the fuck, and we found no problems with it, or we did find the issues. We need to contact the customer and order or request that they do more work on the fucking motor, or whatever the fuck it is they're working on. And she was testing the form out, and she picked an old ass job that was closed maybe about fucking 2 years ago or something like that, and she made a comment on it just to see as a test. So when she made the comment on there, it triggered it to go on this report of hers that says, hey, this thing's someone submitted a report for it, right? And the thing is that she can't load that report up because that job is really old and has already been closed. Like, it was closed back in 2017, so it's not going to pop up on the list. But she used that as a test example, and that's why it doesn't pop up in the list, because it's too fucking old. So I'll just have to go in there and remove it off the list for her. Oh, I don't have thorns on her anymore. I know there's two of you fucks in here. Click on the other one. This is where I need an AoE so I can hit them both. Okay, make sure I hit that one too. They both went after her now. Whatever. That's fine. I should save my mana until they're about to both die or run off or whatever the fuck. Doo-doo-doo. Yep, there it goes. Go ahead and snare it. At least you can actually hit it now with the weapon, and it actually does damage. Remember earlier we were fucking swinging and it wouldn't even move a percent. It would like heal up instead. Alright, we're gonna hit 13 here soon. I don't think we'll do it with this kill, but we'll see. Oh, I guess so. So we're getting about 2-3 blues per kill. Nice. And if we had some kind of mana regen, then we could probably do a lot more at once. It's all good. There's no hurry. Mm-hmm. See what the guild's doing today. Getting ready to port to Twilight Seas to run SSRA for tonight. If anyone needs a lift, they said left, but lift. Um, SSRS. That's the same one we tried to do last time, and I got killed on the way there. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not going." That's the thing. They do a lot of raids and stuff, but every time I try to join them, it's like you already have to fucking know your way there, or else you're fucking good luck. And I hate to be like, "Hey, can someone help me get there?" or whatever the fuck, because I've been playing for so long. But I mean, I don't fucking remember shit. And plus, we didn't get to do a lot of stuff, back in the day. I mean, hell, back in the day, my character, what I think, even now, my character's only like 64, you know, and what is it, like level 85 now, the max? I think I left around. Why am I running with her? When did I stop playing? I guess it would have been around Gates of Discord. Yeah, but yeah, the thing is, I was never really good with like the groups of people, like socializing with them. Now I'm a lot better. I actually can talk with folks and chill and stuff. But back in the day, it was hard because everyone already had their own little clique, and it's one of those things that in order to get in with it, you have to offer something that they need. And as a character, you offer the healing or res or whatever the fuck, DPS or something like that, right? But when you're like in a guild with hundreds of people and they're doing a fucking a raid that takes 40 people, I mean, you're one out of fucking 40. And to make any kind of fucking memorable fucking thing about you, you would have to, like, I don't know, fucking kill the raid or something, and then they don't remember you, but they remember you for the wrong reason, right? So it was hard to get notice because one is you're not going to be fucking doing crazy DPS or anything like that because, well, fuck, you haven't done any raiding, so you don't have the gear. I remember, man, what guilds we had? We had something. Circle of the Golden Dragons was one guild. I remember on the Wraith, and then it changed to man. They changed to so many different guilds. I even made my own guild at one point called Wrath of Rage, I think it was. And I remember on that one, I was running around East Commonlands, and I was giving people like a platinum or two so I can get signatures. And I met this couple that was playing together, and like I gave them like 4 or 5 platinum each, and like they were like, "Holy shit, fucking, you're the man," blah blah blah, and all this stuff, and like they kind of like, why am I giving the fucking bug thorns? It became good friends. I mean, they stayed with my guild and did not want to leave and stuff. And I remember trying to do things with them. And I think my guild only had like 13, 14 people or something like that. But we were all friends. Well, we became friends and we all did things together, which was great. So I don't think I ever played for myself when I was the guild leader. I think I was always running up to someone and being like, "Hey, what's up? What you doing?" It's like, "Oh, you need some help? Let me help you camp this place," or whatever the fuck. Or someone's like, "Oh, I'm trying to run from Quanos to Freeport," and it's like, "Oh shit, let me port over there and run with you." you know, or not port over there because what's the point, right? But I would have a character in Quanos too, and I'll be like, I need to run my person. Let me run with you together, right? And shit like that. Or let me meet you at this spot and I can at least sew you or whatever the fuck, right? So it was always doing something for the guildmates, and that was always fun because it gave me something to do. I just thorned you. Why am I thorning it again? Um, so that was always fun. And I remember there was a character on there called Angel Love. And for some reason, she just started. She got real friendly with me. She kept talking with me and stuff like that. And I think at one point we did like some mini raids. Mini raids. We did like Befallen, right? So it's low level, like we're talking level 14, 15, something like that, to 20 or something. And we actually brought in like a group of 10 or 12 of us, and we did a little mini raid on that zone. And it was one of those things where we needed the key, but no one had the key, so we needed to fucking someone lock pick it, or send a small team into the fucking well to go find the keys. And it was like, I think five of us were like brave enough to be like, fuck it, we'll jump in the hole, and we'll try to get these keys. And we just jumped in blindly into that crevice, because there's a well where you can drop down to the sub levels, and this bypasses the first door. Um, but once you're in there, you can kill dudes around there to get the keys. Some kind of dark elf affiliates or some shit like that. But I remember doing that. Me and something like three or four other folks. We all went to the hole and we started doing that stuff, and we got the keys. And we came and let the rest of the raid in. The raid, I don't even think it was. I don't even think it was like a raid setup. Like we actually did like a proper raid. I think it was just we had two groups and we ran together. Yeah, I don't even know if the raid tools were available at that time. Yeah, I don't think we could create an actual raid group. So either way, we ran our little two groups in there and shit. That would have been three groups. Yeah. And I think we had some high levels with us following us around just in case we needed reses or corpse run or some shit. But yeah, we went in there and we got some staffs. We got the fucking little necro wand thing, and I think there's some kind of ranger epic. I don't. I'm not 100% sure. There's something in there that somebody needed, and we got them that piece. But it was just silliness, just low levels. But it was fun because we did something. We always try to do something, even though if it was just it's nothing super difficult or anything. It was just to get the people together and do stuff, and they really appreciated that, which was awesome. And the thing is, like, they'll be talking about it, for weeks. Like, oh, remember that time I went to the thing and we went down the dungeon and we were like, holy fuck, and we got stuck, and then we had to call Bartholomew or some shit to come save us. The good old days. But yeah, I was talking about Angel Love. Yeah, she even gave me her phone number, or I gave her my phone number because she asked me first, and then she started calling me. And she's just some getting. I don't even know where the hell she was from, but she was married and stuff, and something about her husband. We tried getting her husband to play or something, but they only had one computer and stuff, and plus the husband was not really into video games. He was more into like sports and shit, stuff like that. And I'm like, well, fuck, why are you talking to me? Go talk to him. Why, But as far as the husband gave a shit, he was like, man, you're distracting her. She's not bugging me right now. Fucking, whatever. It's cool. Just keep her off my back. Um, Hell, I think she even. I think we even married our characters together. And I can't remember which GM it was, but one of the GMs showed up and made us cake and beer. I think it was as the marriage. What do you call it? Receptionist? Was it when you do the little party thing? Whatever the fuck it is. That was pretty neat. We actually got married in Oasis. Is it called Oasis? South Row. I think no, it was South Row at the fucking pier that takes you to the Oasis or where the fuck it is. I think that's what it's called. It's been so long, but yeah. And I remember she took on my surname as well, which was kind of weird because I had a surname. My character's name was Della, and I made the last name Gating, so it was like Della Gating. And it also meant gating. I was like, I'm fucking out of here. You teleport, get the fuck out, like bailing on people. Although he never bailed on anyone. But yeah, his name was delegating. So he would, delegate tasks and stuff to the little, the group, the little guild we had. And so yeah, she took on that last name. So her name was Angel Love Gating. and it really didn't make sense. And I was also puzzled, like, why'd you take the surname? It's like, oh, okay, I guess because characters are married, I guess you can do that. And plus, I think when you get married, you get the free option to change your name. I mean, we could have both changed our surnames, but she decided to take mine for some reason. All good. I think I talked to her for a little bit after we stopped playing, and then I just fucking lost track of her. Oh well. I hope she's doing fine. But yeah, I couldn't tell you what her real name was or what. I mean, all I know is that was her character. I think I posted actually on several of my streams. I actually talk about her as well as like, hey, if you ever run into this video, hey, I'm Della. So hi. I even got some forum posts on my website there that I think I talk about it as well. Mainly because it's nice to connect back with people from back in the day. What are we at now? 13. We would have got our shaman to fucking level 19 by now. That's the whole reason we made her, was so that we could power level her. But I mean, I've been power leveling her really, really slow. I mean, insanely slow. And mainly because we didn't buff it or do anything or gear it up either. So, yeah, it's all good. We should probably just go back to our 3 characters and play those guys instead. But oh well, it's just a time sink. It's not like we're trying to accomplish anything. I've been wanting to play, and well, get to play. I guess we could try to take her to a group with people and stuff. But I need to go get her spells, get her skilled up, and all that. And right now, level 13. I think we can make it into South Row. I mean, is it South Row? See, I don't remember the fucking zone lines anymore. So we've got Freeport, and then is it Oasis of Mar and then South? Yeah, it's Oasis of Mar and then South Row. So Oasis of Mar. So yeah. So earlier I said it was Oasis of Mar, the pier that goes to fuck, I don't know. The fucking, I mean the boat, right? The little fucking raft, the one where near Lockjaw spawns. That was what I was talking about. What the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna go pull the fucking bug from up here. If there's any more left. Target resisted the burst of flame. Oh no, run. He's coming. We're about to run out of our shield here. Or our buff. Doggy's all sleeping. I shaved her earlier, and I brushed her too to try to get rid of as much of that fur as possible. But oh my gosh, it just that's all she is. She's just fucking fur. Like, how they have that undercoat, and right now it's barely starting to get cold here in Texas, so I probably should not have shaved her. But it's not like she's outdoors. She's an indoor dog. So if she's cold, that means I'm fucking cold too. Yeah, so we're both indoors, so we're fine. And maybe she needs to be fucking cold because she don't like it when the fan's not blasting on her at night. So I have to get the fan running, get the top fan running, all these fans. But her head was pretty matted up, so the clippers couldn't cut through that stuff. So I combed her hair trying to see if I can straighten it out, but nope, not enough. I'm gonna have to actually give her a bath and with some warm water and try to straighten out her hair. And then maybe I can fucking use the clippers on her. This thing's probably gonna come right at me. It's coming right for us. Well, maybe not. See, a Beast Lord. I never really played much of a Beast Lord. I think the Vishars or Vishirs, they get the fucking little cat. The Trolls, I think they get the little alligator. The Barbarians get the little fucking wolf. The lizard people get that weird little lizard thing, right? I think so. They get some kind of weird, like, lizard chameleon fucking dinosaur thing. What else? I think that's it. I think those are all the. Yeah, I don't think there's any other ones. I don't think a halfling can be a fucking. Yeah, because the race was added later. So Vishar and um, fucking barbarians were the two good races that could have it, and then troll and lizard were the other ones. I think. Is it lizard? I don't fucking remember. Huh. Oh, the fucking heal not go off? Damn, actually, I'm getting hungry. See, I can always make burgers, but I've eaten burgers for the last fucking week. I'm about to level with one more kill. I don't have met. Let's met up a little bit because I don't think I'll have the mana to kill the next thing. Hmm. I got these little pork steaks, but they're frozen and they kind of suck. I don't, you know, can't think of anything specifically that I have that I feel like eating. We got like breaded codfish and you can throw in the air fryer and they come out pretty amazing. I mean, the burgers are really fucking good. They're frozen patties, but I mean, I do them on like the fucking what do you call things? Shit, I can't think of the name. I want to say grillet, but it's not a grillet. It's what the fuck is it called? Oh my gosh, why am I having such a brain fart on this fucking term? Um, it's basically like a giant fucking flat iron cooking surface, right? Skillet. Jesus, that's what it was. Yeah, it's fucking skillet. You know, you toast the buns, you do some bacon with it, you also throw some seasoned fries on there. And then you put a little bit of butter on the toasted buns, and then a little bit light layer of mayo, cheese. Get some red onions, some fucking pickles, and we call it tomatoes and lettuce. Comes out being a pretty good burger. Now the patties could be way better if they were actually like, you know, fresh ground beef or something. But the ones I'm getting are actually not bad. All right, she leveled what 14 now? No, probably yeah, level 14. Good shit. Ring of the Shasha. What is it? Enhance haste 3. For stamina, for intelligence, for wisdom, 8 AC. Effects works on spells up to. The character's name is Shanakasha, and it's a Shiana. Shiashi. What the fuck? Ooh, singing social. Somebody got their fucking bard epic. That's right. We were, me and Chad were working on our fucking cleric epics. Let me see. Um, hey, did you ever get any farther on your epic for cleric?
You know, today and yesterday were the first times that I'd really been playing, so no.
Okay, all good. I know. I think I got to the part where you got to go in lava storm or go down there in those places. But yeah, yeah. We started working on them. I don't know, fucking some time ago. But you know how it is. It's hard to keep track of that shit too. Like I know right now I gotta go get the blood soaked cloak. I think it is or some shit like that. I gotta. There's two places I gotta go and kill dudes. And I remember I was saving the notes on it. It's just where the fuck am I at? And I think I even started the druid one, but again I don't even know where I'm at, and I don't think the quest log works in this version. So yeah. Oh wow, we actually killed that without having fucking root it. Sweet beans. Guess I could. Well, I'm saying I guess I could order a pizza, but fucking yesterday we saw what the prices on that shit was, so it's like fuck that. And it's not that I'm broke or anything. I got plenty of fucking money. It's just like it's the principle, man. Fuck. Hey, today I just spent what $280 on my fucking prescription glasses and stuff from like the VA, just because I wanted the polarized and the fucking auto tinting shit. They give you the glasses for free, so you get two pairs of glasses free. But if you want anything special on them, you gotta pay extra. But I definitely do need the polarizing thing because at night with the fucking headlights and stuff, it is hard as fuck to see. And then the turning dark shit. I mean, my eyes are already fucking light sensitive, especially with that fucking cut. I went to the new building and it was actually really nice. That VA clinic in fucking South Fort Worth. It was a big building. There was plenty of parking. The one thing that sucked was that like the first two rows, or I guess it would be four rows of vehicles, were all handicapped. You couldn't park there, which is it's not too bad. But man, that's a lot of fucking wasted parking, I'd say. But I guess it's not really wasted parking because there are a lot of us that are fucking injured to the point that we are handicapped and we need assistance of walking or wheelchair or whatever the fuck. So definitely understandable. Those that can walk, well, they probably don't have the handicap sticker. I think I don't qualify for it. Really? Well, I guess I could. Yeah, I never really tried to get it. I'm sure I could get it, but also like my injuries, I hate to take it away from someone else that really needs it. Yeah, I feel it's one of those things that if you start, I guess, being treated and acting like a handicapped individual, you're gonna end up with that mentality, and therefore you will keep that fucking you will be handicapped at that point, right? I need to put the damage shield on her. I just took the hate off you. You don't use it, you lose it. Okay, that thing up there. But no, man, the building was really nice. Went in there and the kiosk is turned off right now, so I guess I don't want people touching it. That way they don't share germs, right? You know. So I went in there. There was a front desk dude. I went and talked to him and said, "Hey, I got this first time here. I got an appointment with the eye doctor here, and here's the note." And say something about Stonegate. And he goes, "Ah, Stonegate. Yeah, it's right up here to your left. Just follow this hallway to the left here. Once you get to the area where it opens up, just take a left there, and right on the left side is your Stonegate area. Check in." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Thank you very much." And followed his instructions, directions, and stuff, and right there, right away, found it, and got in line. There was like I think two people in front of me, and that was basically it, man. Went in there, got myself checked in. I was there like I think 40 minutes early, and I think I sat around for maybe 10 minutes, and they called me up, and they're like, "Hey, ready to go do your shit?" Sure. Can we get it before it goes away? Nope. Ah, that was our last shot. Oh well. Just sit down. He'll be back. But yeah, no, it was a nice building. They definitely got new tools as far as for checking your eyes and stuff. She had this weird thing that looked like a Klingon fucking sacrificial knife. It was this stick with these two little fucking points, almost looked like a comb with all the bristles ripped out from the middle, and it just had these 2 points. It looked like they'd stab you in the fucking eyes. That's what it looked like, a comb to stab you in the eyes. But they put one point on your above your eye on your skull, and then the other one comes down. I don't think they ever touch your eye. At least I don't think it did. But I did feel something, so maybe it did touch your eye. But I think it was more like an air pressure thing where it pushes a little bit of air out and detects the, I guess the eye pressure. That's my guess. I'm gonna go with that because I don't want to think of them fucking touching my eye with some bullshit that looked like fucking needles. But yeah, that was a new one. I haven't seen that tool before. Mainly because I know what the big machine is to take your eye pressure. It's this big old fucking thing with the little thing that puffs in your eye. And now she had this little fucking handheld thing that went bloop, and that was it. So I thought that was pretty cool. What else? They had me read the shit on the wall with my glasses on, and I could read okay with the glasses on. Then I went to go see the doctor, and he wanted to dilate my eyes, so he dilated my eyes, and then he asked me like, "Take off your glasses, try to read this shit," and holy crap, I could not read for shit with my left eye. Like, it was bad. He was like, "Try this, try." He kept trying stuff. It's like, "What about this one? What about this one?" And then also you got a mask on, so every time you breathe out, the steam from your mask or your breath fogs up the goddamn instrument panel, so it all turns foggy real fast. So it's really hard. You gotta like hold your breath and try to read that shit. It was difficult just being able to fucking read the thing because of the breath. But yeah, I finally was able to read the damn thing. She's like, "Okay, there we go." So I think they got it narrowed down to the right prescription. Hopefully, it should be better than my current one. My current one's like 15 years old, so yeah. But no, nice facility. I went in there. Let's see, there was a little. They had a bunch of little stores inside there. They even had a guy selling popcorn or some shit. But it's like, I make better popcorn. Let's pull this guy down so we can root his ass so he don't run around. I think Chad got me these gauntlets. I think Chad got me all this shit, man. What a guy. He got me my van braces with the fucking Drones of Doom on there, and also fucking the snare gloves. Hey, it's our Beetle. He's back. Here, you can hit him with a fucking Drones of Doom, and that'll take care of his ass for us. Drones are doing his ass for the last few. Running out of damage shield here now. There we go, and we got the experience. Yay. And we got an earring. I mean, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't have no armor class. It just adds weight. So why pick it up? And it's probably worth a few copper. Again, why pick it up? Let's go check out this dead body. It's not gonna have anything, but you know, fucking probably a leg. Yep. Get some mana up on her. Ah. Yep. Greater Staff of Thunder for Druid gear. Want to trade? So they have a Warrior's Great Staff of Thunder. I don't have the Druid Staff. I do have the Enchanter Staff with that. Is it an Enchanter or is it a Wizard? I think it's a Wizard Staff that has a free teleport. I know I have a few items that are pretty neat. I think I got them with a trade or something with some other stuff. That's the thing too. I gotta go through my characters and see who has what and stuff, and see what I need to move around. My traders are still selling shit. I mean, even though they just have a bunch of garbage on them. One of them has a bunch of notes and research documents and stuff like that. I probably need to get my wizard to go in there and see what's usable for her. Because I know I started collecting this stuff because I know my wizard was going to do a bunch of researching. And she's level 40 now, so she can do some of the research. Because I think they start off at like level 24 or so. I think it's when some of the spells require research and stuff. I wonder, I mean, we still in that Discord for the guild? Let me just scroll over here. Oh, this guy sent me a message. Beelzebus. Ah, cool. Someone got back to me. So there's this project going on called EQOA or AO Adventures. It's basically EverQuest Online Adventures. It's basically the PlayStation 2 version of EQ Online, and they stopped playing. I guess they stopped the servers back in 2009. I never touched it. I barely recall hearing about it, but basically you can play EverQuest, but on the PlayStation, and it wasn't like a full blown EverQuest. It was only like it was a different version and it had different mechanics and stuff, but it worked with controllers and stuff, and you can hook up a keyboard and you can actually chat with it and stuff like that. So that game server got shut down. So there's a team of people that are actually trying to rebuild it and try to get the game going again. And you can actually download a client to connect to it right now. And so it's actually a lot of the guys from the original EverQuest team, the developers and some of the programmers there, are joining into the project and trying to get it back up and running. We saw some of the interviews I saw that were talking about it. Michelle Butler, and Jeff Butler. They're both trying to get this thing going and stuff, as well as the guy that runs the channel that I was watching. So I jumped into the day and I told him, hey, you know, I got my 20 years of experience on C plus and 20 plus years .NET developer, and then this much on databases and shit like that. And asked, hey, if you need any assistance, let me know. And one of them actually, well, I got hit with, hey, this channel's one of the moderators like this channel's used for giving out notices on this. It's like there was nowhere else to really post this thing, so I threw it in there, in a place where I knew they would see it. Either way, one of the people is reaching out right now called Bewiz, Beepster. They're saying that if you prefer, we have an open source C server on GitHub. If you find little interest helping with Haley's, yeah, Haley's, always open to help there. Figured I would let you know since you have tons of C experience. Just let me know. So I might look at that. So cool beans. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Haley's is just that other server because they're I guess they're working on several servers. There's different projects. I guess one of them is the what they call it, something with an S, Sand Ground or something like that, Stonehenge or some shit. But I guess there's different people, different groups working on different versions of it. That way, they're not all just working on one single one. Each one's doing stuff on different like Git repositories, and then they'll merge them together once they get code stuff straightened out and shit like that. So Haley's here is probably, or Hagley's is probably one of the servers. Hmm. How long ago was this message? This was sent on the 5th, so it would have been yesterday, 2 days ago. It would have been the same day that I posted on there. That's cool. What else we got? EQIA revival. Did anyone actually respond to my shit? Oh, someone responded to videos. Oh, there we go. We got to respond. We got two responses here. Okay, we got somebody saying, looking to help out. It says, please DM me. Who is that? Alutra. Good stuff. I might do that later on. I figured I was just they were gonna ignore me and shit. So I was like, well, whatever. But no, that's cool. At least they reached out. I will probably reach out to them here eventually. Synergy. Oh, that's this guild. Okay, so we do have actually people on there. There's 2 people in raid. Huh. It's also one of those things, man. Do I want to get involved? I mean, yeah, I kind of want to, help out and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, well, that means I have to, commit to helping and stuff. You know, do I need more shit to do? Are we doing it for the right reasons, right? Because I never played EQOA, so or AO, whatever the fuck, right? So I really don't know much about it. And it seems that a lot of people that are on these projects are basically their passion projects. They're stuff that they're trying to revitalize, and so they have their reasons for doing it. And so I would have a different approach at it, since mine is pretty much more of a, okay, what needs to get done and what kind of tasks you have, and then let me see what I can do, right? So they can't be like, we need to do it like they used to work on this day, because I never played it. I have no idea how it worked back then, And it's not that they have a test sample to play the original to see how it worked, right? So it's all about, so I would have to be working on back end stuff, like aggro tables, fucking loot distribution, shit like that, pathing, but they gotta tell me where it's gotta go, right? And also in the middle of trying to sell my house, like right now I should be fucking looking for a house. But also my current realtor just sucks balls. Like, I've already given her a list of fucking like 11 places, and I know at least 2 of them in there were fucking ready to go. There was no problems. Like, these were like just there's no pending on them. There's no contract set up. I mean, these places are available and good right now. And I even told her, like, hey, these 2 places, I would like to see them. Get that scheduled, right? Whatever. Nope, never called back, never got nothing. I think she did call back and ask, are we going to be using the VA loan or something like that? It's like, who gives a fuck what loan I'm using? I mean, woman. I'm like, I want to see the properties. I mean, honestly, she really doesn't know anything about me, right? She just knows that she was referred to me by this other group. So she doesn't know that, like, yes, I will have a house. Sold my house. I have money in cash to buy another house. And but I think I just chose the shittiest time to try to buy. The sell part is fine, but trying to buy, because like right now it's December, right? So everyone's doing holiday stuff. So no one's really available to do stuff. You know, everyone's doing trips or whatever the fuck, and you know, try just the availability of people at this time kind of always sucks. On top of that, it's getting cold. You know, so cold weather. A lot of people don't like to do shit when it's cold. So if we do buy a place, I mean, the place has to be pretty much move-in ready with like fucking central heating or some kind of heating or at least power. And I'm trying to get out in the woods and stuff, so the whole thing of power even being there, that's not a guarantee. So I am putting more preference on the places that actually have a place already built and have electricity, because with electricity, at least I can run, electric heaters and stuff like that. Um, then I can worry about getting propane out there or whatever the fuck later. Internet's also going to be a big pain in the ass. I need to make sure I have internet available too, because I can't continue my job if I don't have internet. I need decent internet because I do a lot of RDP session. I mean, that's all I do is RDP in and work on my server. Okay. Also, I'm curious about like this game thing they're trying to rebuild and stuff. How much do they fucking know, right? So I'm curious to see, like, are they reverse engineering something? And I would think no, because they don't have any of the server code. So everything they'd have to reverse engineer it from the client. So then, okay, from there we could get our IDs, our fucking models, and all that stuff. So then, the rest of the stuff needs to be built. Basically, the database to track, landscapes, make sure the meshes are right, record items, players, accounts, shit like that. So I'm curious, like, okay, so what is available that needs crunching, right, or needs building? Because it'll be like, okay, we're working on an inventory screen. Well, the inventory screen already existed before, right? So all we gotta do is find the assets, tie them together, and make them, read from the right tables and display the right information. You know, so that's what I'm curious. Like, what kind of tasks would they have? Are they going to be like, oh, we need to figure out how to build a fucking pathing method for creatures, or we need to do an combat AI, or what? That's kind of stuff that I'm interested in. It's like, okay, well, what are we actually doing? What do we need? We need a way to track aggro or deploy this stuff to a website, right? Like if you wanted to build like WoW Armory, can we do that? It's like, well, yeah, we can add some web methods and pull the data over, right? Yeah, we can find it, but to do it in a way that's secure enough that it's not going to get hacked, right? So a lot of different aspects that you got to look at. But it's like I'm afraid that I'm going to jump in there and then find out they don't have anything. You know, that's kind of what I'm afraid of. Is that I've seen some of the videos of the dude that's writing a bunch of the stuff, and he does all these aggro. He did some aggro trackers. He did some pathing. He did some server. Uh, what do you call it? Handshaking shit. And they set up the client to work. So I mean, they got quite a bit of stuff done. I think. Um, and I was trying to read like what the code that they're using, and I mean, it is C sharp or C plus, whatever the fuck, right? But they have a lot of their own like methods and stuff that they're using right now. Of course you would, but you know, a lot of their own. What do you call? Not really tools. I used to use them all the time. I can't think what they're called. uh, they're called I something. They're like it's a class that you inherit into a class, but it's not like a parent object or a parent class or something like that. It's something else. It's fuck. Okay, so like the method I comparable, it is a instance class tool thing. That's what I'm trying to say. They got a lot of their own stuff like that, so I have to look and see what all those, I guess what they all do, what they all cast to, what classes they are. All right, I'm probably gonna get level 15 here and then just probably call it here. I'm gonna probably gonna get something to eat. It's about to be 7. I mean, kind of want a steak, but I would hate to go to a fucking restaurant for a steak by myself. That just sucks. I thought about going to the VFW here because they actually have really cheap beer. Well, I mean, compared to like Dallas prices, I mean their beer was fucking cheap. I I had I ordered 2 Dallas blondes, and it only came out to $3. Now that normally a single Dallas blonde is going to cost you like $7-8. Of course, a fucking 6 pack of Dallas blondes will cost you like $6 or $7. But that's the way prices are here in Dallas. It's like for one beer you could have bought yourself a fucking case. If you would have just gone to the fucking liquor store or beer store and bought it, beer wine store. This guy's hitting hard as shit. There we go. Okay, we hit level 15. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for the night. Maybe jump on later on tonight. I don't know if I want to fucking shave the dog's head tonight because I wouldn't have to gotta give her a shower, brush her out, and then shave her. God, it's just a fucking mess. I don't even want to deal with it right now, especially when it's cold. I mean, it's not like super cold in here, but it's still cool. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just camp these guys out. Probably gonna go get me something to eat. I don't know exactly what. Yeah, I don't know. Exit you out and exit you out, and we're good. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and then I'll say laters to my buddy Chad here, and maybe talk to him later on. But you all have a good one, and I'll catch you all next time.